Hello, dorks. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's it going? Hello, JM. Hi, heck. Hello. Hello, hello. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. It's time for Unchowder. It's time for another sweltering Monday. I say sweltering. It's not that hot. It's 74 according to my computer. It feels hotter, especially inside. I was just doing Beat Saber, so of course I'm like tuckered out already. Those piercing eyes. Her eyes are ridiculous. Her eyes haunt my dreams in the best possible way. I think she's gonna settle down. She was a bit of a terror this morning, but that's just par for the course at this point. That's just how she do. She's on my side at least, usually. I don't know, if I'm coming in between her and chomping my toes, I am the bad one. I am the bad person if I'm keeping her away from my toes. That is very plain at this point. But yeah, I'll look at my shiny necklace. I like how it catches the light every once in a while. That's cool. We're here to play Dwarf Fortress. We're here to continue with our experiment fort. And we're gonna, and I don't know if I have really significant plans for what we're doing right now. We're gonna be continuing to beautify, continuing to attempt to attract migrants and caravans. We got a couple of caravans last stream, not our home civilization. We got dwarves and elves somehow, but we still haven't seen a kobold caravan. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe we'll see that someday. I also want to see migrants. I would love to see some migrants. That'd be great. Are your August stream gaps because you're off doing fun things? Yes. I will be not streaming for most of August, and it's good things. It's things that I won't be really talking about much on stream, but they are good things. So yeah, just know that I'm off having fun. That's all you gotta know. That's all you're gonna get to know. Understandable? Yeah, you know how it is. Oh, so news to me as of 10 minutes ago. I was just starting up Dwarf Fortress to get the stream going, and there's a patch. Released today. There's a Dwarf Fortress patch. We know that that's a thing that we have to keep an eye out for, and it happened. The implications for today are basically nothing. The implications for today is that we don't have DF hack, because this patch came out literally today. There's not been an update to DF hack yet, so hack is currently disabled. Maybe it'll get patched midstream. Who knows? Big patch. Well, so this is what's interesting about this patch in particular is that it's going to have basically zero impact on us immediately. In the immediate sense, it's going to do nothing. In the long term, might be one of the more significant Dwarf Fortress updates, period. This patch this patch moved the Lua stuff to the main branch. So Dwarf Fortress now officially supports Lua modding. And if you've been following Dwarf Fortress development at all, you will know that that's a very big deal. It's very significant. It's more of a milestone in the under the hood development than it is like a thing that we're going to see and interact with in the immediate sense. But it does two main things, right? It introduces a Lua system for procedural like magic generation is kind of what Tarn is going to be using it in development going forward. It's a big ingredient in how magic is going to function from a technical sense going forward. But also it's kind of being made available to modders through like an API, right? So my understanding is that right now we have the ability to use Lua mods to make new procedural creatures. Like right now. There's even a couple of tutorials that are mentioned in the patch notes, which I think is fantastic. DPH Kraken is I believe is a rather prominent Dwarf Fortress community member. I can talk. So there's a couple of YouTube Lua tutorials for Dwarf Fortress. Go check out that channel if you want to learn more, or just check out the patch notes. They link directly to them. I'll be checking those out on my own time. I'm really curious. I'm really curious. Especially since, like, I don't know Lua specifically, but I have essentially taught myself Python, and it's a scripting language, right? Like, even if I'm typing in a language that I know, I'm spending most of my time on Google looking up all the actual things. So, like, I understand how scripting languages work, and then I know how to Google, like, the actual specifics. So, you know, that I could maybe do a thing. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think it'd be really cool to make a mod. I have no idea what I would do. But I think in principle I would be capable of it. So that'd be kind of cool. That's not for today though. That's just a thing. That's just a thing that's possible now. So I'm really interested to see what the community does. There's a lot of really good modders out there, and the Lua modding, the Lua support stuff is gonna create more possibilities in the modding scene. There's gonna be things that can be done in mods now that could not have been done 3 months ago, and that is very exciting. That's very exciting. But for right now, it just means we don't have DF hack. So, you know, so it goes. Today's episode is brought to you by the boars. They're back, and by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out live, hanging out in the VODs, hanging out in Discord, hanging out with a sleeping cat, all that good stuff. Those are the boars I'm chasing down these days. Those are the boars I'm running from these days. So I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. And we're just gonna kind of get into it. I have it loaded up, right? I have it right here. Bored but not bored. Yes, we're about to get bored. Because if memory serves, right, we got some boars showing up just recently. I wonder if they might have already moved on. Oh no, they're still here. Oh, we've even caged a bunch. We have an echidna. Well, that's cool. I'm not sure I've seen an echidna before. Has a personality. Great musical sense. This is a very musical echidna. Just so you know. Shortage of patience. Great musical sense, ability to read emotions, shortage of patience. Is this Knuckles? Is this just straight up Knuckles? Dislikes obligations, will try to avoid being bound by them, so no, not Knuckles. Opposite of Knuckles. Here in a pool of elf blood. But just at the end of last stream, we put down a whole bunch of traps because the boars kind of came back. And it looks like we've already caught them. We have a sow, we have a boar, we have a boar, we have a boar, we have a boar, and a boar. We have one female. We have one female and 5 males. But I think that means we can train them. I think we're gonna try to train them. Maybe they're gonna get their own, they should probably get their own little spot, right? I don't know that I'm gonna put them in the same pen with like our 1 llama and 1 ram and 1 mule and 1 camel. It's hilarious that that's all the animals that we have. So I think I want to dig out a different spot for them. Maybe just like in here. I want to breed the boars so that we can get leather from them. So I would like there to be several. And of course now I don't have my design tool. Now digging out our weird chambers is going to be harder. But this is fine. A raid, a Trashmac raid. Hello everyone. Hello Trashmac. Hello all of you raiders. How's it going? Happy patch day. Happy patch day. Hello. How's it going? What were you up to? Were you dwarfing? We just got started here. Did you see there's a patch? There was a patch today. There's a very exciting patch today. Was dwarfing then arting. Excellent. You did not? Oh, you should go check it out. So we were just talking about it. It's not like, it's not going to be super significant in the immediate sense, but Lua is now on the main branch. And I think you know how exciting that is. I'm very excited for the implications of Lua being an official thing, right? That's gonna be exciting. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I'm quite excited about it. I'm just gonna do something like that. We're making a pasture for boars. We just caught a bunch of wild boars, and we haven't been getting very many caravans or anything. So we're like very short on leather. So I'm gonna try to train the boars and put them in this pasture here. That's my plan. How was your art stuff? What were you arting? Also, if you need to go like run off and do post stream stuff, then feel free. We'll be here, but absolutely welcome in, and welcome all you raiders. We got a weird little hole here. This is a weird one. I will say that. Oh, we have like grapes and raspberries again. Very good. Very good. We have limited above ground farming in our canyon here. This is our above ground stuff. So our bees and our above ground farming is happening right above our river in this canyon, which I think is great. I love it. We got our little defensive structure up here. We have our guards doing their training. Our experimental guards. There's a panda skeleton, you know, normal things. Was prompted to draw a stick of butterfly and it went places. Excellent. That sounds pretty excellent. Was it just like a literal stick of butter with like little tiny butterfly wings? That's what I imagine. Or like little fly wings. That's kind of what I imagine. Well, that happened quickly. So I'm going to toss a door in here. I think we can just do this. Door for boars. And this is going to be, in our animal training area is like downstairs, but it's next to the food, which I think is smart. I think having the animal training next to the food is smart. So this is going to be a pasture. Let's go like this. My brain went to the stick bug from Bug's Life, but made of butter with wings. Oh my goodness. That is not at all where I would have gone. That's kind of amazing. Yup. I like it. And then not here. I think that'll be fine. Okay, and then we lost our legendary animal trainer. Our legendary animal trainer was trying to arrest a tantrumer and it did not go well. But we have, there's still gonna be an other, right? So we have all these wild boars. So I won. Who's good at training? No one. We had someone. We had like a novice. Oh, come on. We have no animal training whatsoever. Well, that's upsetting. Well, one of our new elf friends who have no skills whatsoever is going to learn how to train boars. Let's find one of our elves that wants to learn how to train boars. There's Keth, our human. I guess what's our human up to? We rescued a lot of people in adventure mode from a goblin capital. So now they're just like here, in our fortress. And they have like no skills. Yeah, dabbling everything, just dabbling everything. Adequate stonecutter. You don't have a dream or dreams of ruling the world. All right, Keth. Good luck with that. You dreams of attaining rank in society. Interesting. I wonder how you would actually accomplish that. And Malik came with us too. But Malik is actually a kobold. One of the few kobolds that we found. And then you dream of ruling the world. Yawo. Where? Dreams of ruling the world. This is disconcerting. I don't know what this means. Why do they all dream of ruling the world? Dreams of attaining rank in society. Is this just an elf thing? I guess the human wanted to rule the world too. Dreams of ruling the world. Elay? No dream whatsoever. And then Amelie. Dreams of ruling the world. Huh. I mean, don't we all? I guess. Oh, and we have Zazit too. I think this is also one that we just rescued. But you're gonna be a miner. You've been assigned to mining, so it's not gonna be you. I mean, what about Malik here? Dreams of ruling the world. That's so weird. I feel like I've basically never seen that dream outside of this context. You just don't have a dream at all. I don't think the experiments have dreams. Or no. Dreams of mastering a skill, and this dream was realized. See, that's a more normal skill. Or like Tuco. Our haggard experiment here. Dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Normal things. What about Tara's here? Legendary clother. No dream whatsoever. I'm not sure I've ever seen a kobold that dreams of other than that one we just found. Like our normal civilian civilization kobolds, I've never seen them dream of ruling the world. Yeah, you don't have a dream at all. That's really funny. Okay. Do we have anyone that dreams of mastering a skill that I care about? I mean, we have... You're a gem setter? Novice gem setter? Dreams of ruling the world. Interesting. A lot of our kobolds are busy. It's just gonna be one of these random elves that wishes to rule the world. Is gonna be our animal trainer. You are miserable. Why are you miserable? Despair dwelling upon being caught in freakish weather, mulling over the recurring memory allowed him to rethink his intellectual values and change his personal tendencies. In what way? Lives an orderly life, organized and neat after being caught in the rain. Often sad and dejected after being caught in freakish weather. So not only can freakish weather like put you in a bad mood in the immediate sense, it can just permanently make you sad and dejected because you were in it once. Okay, so it's not gonna be you. Frank has started sleeping under the spare bed and it worries me a bit, but I think he just likes it cozy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about your cats, but our cats, like, they've always like picked a spot and then they like it for like a couple months and then they'll ignore it and move on to a different spot and then be there for a couple months and then find a different spot, you know? I think it's only concerning when it's like, when they like refuse to come out. What about Amelie here? Never feels hatred toward anyone or ever anything. Lives an orderly life, very slow to anger, perfectionist, calm demeanor, little wasteful on projects, does not go on her way to help others, doesn't often experience strong cravings. Rarely happy or enthusiastic, pleased by our own appearance, likes to take it easy. Sure. Sure. We're gonna say Amelie is our new animal trainer. Right, there you are. Only selected. They just come out to sit on the keyboards. Yeah, he sounds fine. All checks out. Okay, so then we're going to tell Amelie to train the boars. Train all the boars, please. And we're just gonna keep an eye on you. I want to see you do it. I want to watch this happen. Probably a nice temperature there. That's what I was thinking. Usually like a temperature thing. So you're gonna grab a food and then go to where the boar is. Got it. And feed it in the cage. I should have just brought the boars down to that stockpile. What do you... Okay, that was weird. Now you're hauling a fish. Okay, that is going to take a minute. So let's do this. Let's say this does not take cages with animals in them. It will only take the empty cages and traps. And then I want our caged animals to show up down here, because this is our training area. I also don't know why... I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze? I'm not sneezing. I don't know why a colony of termites ended up inside our fortress, but that's a thing. And then, yeah, so we're gonna say this takes all of the animals, but not the empties. So hopefully they get moved down here. Hello, Orion. I'm trying to sneeze. I'm trying to sneeze. Do they at least make compost? No, they just sit there. I don't think you can do anything with termites. I don't think termites do anything. I think they're just there. Okay, so I want to see these get moved downstairs. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think someone's coming for them. Or they updated Lua. They did! Lua is now on the main branch. And that is very exciting. Okay, so you were hauling. Good. Let's just watch that happen. Snooze. Cat snooze. Very, very snoozy cat. I'm also very snoozy today. Custom monster mods, they are now possible. I don't know of any yet. We should keep an eye out for new mods. I also want to see if I can figure out how to do it. I don't know Lua specifically, but I don't think it's beyond me. So I think it'd be fun to play around with that. But now it's possible, right? Now it's just straight up in the main branch. So like for today, all it means is that we don't have DF hack, which is not that big a deal, but that is a thing. But in the long run, a lot of different things are now possible in this game. Oh look! Wow. It's been a minute since we've had goblins. Oh look, it's goblins. Oh look, it's goblins. Okay. We get to see how efficient our defense is here. Oh, I can't turn on alert mode. I can't turn on the civilian alert. Okay, that is one downside. I think I do have this made. I'm just gonna assign everyone to, whoops, the burrow. All 46 assigned. You cannot source from outside. And then I guess that's that all. Well, I guess there is a lot more. We have expanded our fortress a little bit. And I have it going up to here. I guess it wouldn't go up to the boars. But they also did just grab all the boars, so maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. The siege will be fast. This will be a quick siege. Can guarantee it. There's just like 50 million goblins, in which case it might take a minute or two. Just get all that in there. Why not? Oh, and all this, all this. Wow, we've actually expanded our fort quite a bit here. We got a little bit going on now. Let's just do this whole freaking level. And then we have down to our little quarry section here. Which I guess is fine. I think I also want to make sure that we can get into our farm area here. Because this is all technically safe. This is all actually fine. Just completely sealed off. Okay. Because we got a little tree farm down here. Okay. Don't care about going deeper than that. But they'll tell our defenders to come up in here and train in their barracks. Hopefully it tells everyone else to stay downstairs. Let's watch what happens here. Do you think it's gonna be a lot? Is it gonna be just a couple? Just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna need more than 6. You're gonna need more than 6 ranged goblins to get in here, guys. Hate to tell you, this is not gonna go well for you. This is not gonna go well for you. Yeah. Siege done. Oh my god, did we even? Okay, I want to check out some of these combat logs. I mean, Reg was here, and the only thing that happened to him was he dodged a bolt. Who's... Okay, Goblin Crossbowman. So miss, Guard Captain bashes. Loses hold of boots and socks. And then we slash in the leg. Goblin falls over. We kick in the arm. Gives into pain. Yeah, this goblin managed to shoot twice, missing both times, and then just get annihilated. This goblin crossbowman didn't even get a shot off. Or no, there was one. There's one shot. Become enraged, gives into pain. loses hold of helm. Gets decapitated. Oh my god. My god. We're kind of good at this. Our soldiers are kind of good at this. The bolt misses. Jumps away from the bolt misses. I don't think we took a single hit. Loses hold of crossbow, falls over, misses, loses hold of glove, misses, loses hold of glove, loses hold of boot, loses hold of sock, misses, gets decapitated. Yeah, that's how that goes. So we'll just pause the burrow. I'll remove our orders here, and we're good. We're literally all good, and we're just gonna clean up our garbage here. This might be like pound for pound. Like if you measure on like a ratio of like complexity versus effectiveness, this is the most effective and least complicated defense I've ever come up with. This is literally just a barracks that people are training in, and nothing will ever get through. We swore off traps for defensive measures entirely, and we are invincible. We are invincible. Boring but practical. I wouldn't even say it's boring. You go straight to combat. Honestly, traps, like, you know how traps work, right? You step on the tile, you get annihilated. This is like, oh, there's even like junk up there. That's hilarious. This turns into active combat every single time. Just some random pants. They brought a lot of bolts. They brought a lot of ammo. Okay. So now we have boars here, right? We got all our boars here. Semi-wild. Semi-wild. Trained. 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 Semi-wild. Okay. So now... I don't know what happens to the semi-wild ones. Do they end up over here? Yeah, I suppose so. I don't want them available as pets. I don't want to geld them. We're not going to slaughter them yet. They still have their trainers assigned. Do I just put the semi-wild ones in there? I think what we're gonna do, this is gonna be our pasture, right? I'm gonna assign them all. I want them all in there so they can start procreating. We'll just plop them all in there. And then I'm gonna put in a little stockpile here. Where we'll put in just a little bit of food. This will be our little training area. How about that? I'm gonna put in a little stockpile of food, even just fish, or just have a little fish stockpile. Make this a training area, not the training area, because we can have more than one training area, right? That should be fine. So then when it is autumn. The dwarves are back. The dwarves are back. Very good. So I think as the boars get retrained, I mean, in theory, they're just going to get brought to the closest spot, right? So I'm just going to put a door there and a door there. And we're going to do a little stockpile here. Right? And then this is just going to be for some fish barrels. Don't want the unprepared fish, I just want the fish. Yeah, just fish. This is fish for training. And then I'm gonna have it take from our main stockpile, which is this one. It's going to input from here. Uncooked food. And this is meals and booze. Okay. So now you're gonna haul. There's even a different person. The animal hauling is being done by a different person. Oh, look, we just got a boar caravan going through the hallway. Who's procreating? I don't know if anyone's procreating right now. I would love for them to do so, though. Okay. We got boars. We got boars, and we got fish. Whoa, whoa, oh. Did they all just revert? You just ran off. What has happened? What are you working on? You are training, okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I meant in that field you made. I'm not, my brain is not processing what you mean. You're probably responding to something that I said, and then it leaves my brain. Most of the things that I say leave my brain as soon as they exit my mouth, and then like stream delay later, I don't get it back. But this is all, so we have, I want to keep track of our boars. I want to make sure that they're all going to stay in here. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they're all literally right there. That is perfect. And you are training, but you clearly don't need food. You got the boars? We caught the boars. Right at the end of last stream, we put down some cage traps because the boars showed up again. And then at the beginning of this stream, they were just already sitting in my stockpile. So they got trapped immediately. They got trapped the instant we put down those cages, which is kind of impressive. And then that's my other question. Are they going to try to follow? No, just stay. You stay here. Okay. Tuco's throwing a tantrum. Cool. Nothing unusual. Hello, Ioniverse. Hello. Welcome in. Here's Dwarf Fortress. We're training boars. Oh, and we're having tantrums. Oh my goodness. So Tuco's our tantrumer. What are you doing? If you murder someone, I'm gonna be very upset. So this is a colony management game, if you can't tell. Typically you play with a bunch of dwarves, but we've kind of gone off the rails here. So we have a mod going that gives us kobolds, which are these little guys. These are my favorite. Oh, this is our doctor. So we belong to a kobold civilization. But these are necromancer experiments. These are basically Frankensteins, created during world generation. Like I didn't make these. This is just the game just makes these. And we kind of adopted them from a necromancer site and brought them back to our fortress, and we're attempting to make a cozy little hole in the ground here with all these weird creatures. We have like a whole 3 dwarves. We got goblins. We just rescued a bunch of elves from a goblin fortress. We have a bunch of unskilled elves. But we have, where did Tuco go? Tuco is going to be our problem. Tuco is our problem. I started a fist fight. I feel so ashamed. Content near a waterfall. So now you're good. The tantrum has ended, but clearly you just fought a bunch of people, right? I mean, you even fought Reg. Don't fight Reg. You missed, yeah. Reg is kind of our main character here. Let me see if I can find him. Here. Reg is gonna go report a crime. Our monitor lizard man zombie and caravan tactician is gonna go report the crime of being assaulted by the necromancer experiment. Looks like something you like. This game, this is my favorite game. This is my favorite game in the entire world. It is rather infamous for being quite complex and a bit of a thing to learn. But I think it's easier than it used to be. This game has been in continuous development for 16 years now? Something like that. Oh, and the dwarves. We're gonna try to trade with our dwarves here. No, not there. In theory, they've made it down here. Yeah, perfect. We've been having a hard time getting caravans to show up, so this is like our 3rd caravan ever. And we've been making trade goods, so I'm gonna say we're gonna move our trade goods into the trade depot. We have a bunch of clothing in some of these, but I'm gonna keep the clothing, but like the scepters and the figurines and stuff is just trade goods. No. And then more down here. Yeah, we're gonna move a handful of bins over to our trade depot and trade with our dwarves here. I hope they brought something good. I hope they brought something good. And we're gonna get our broker over here. We have scholars. We have people visiting from the world map. So just almost 19 years? No, that's bonkers. So bonkers. So just to give you some context, the game creates a world. Like, we are not just a fortress solo of like nothing outside of us. Our fortress exists within a world that was procedurally generated by us. Like, we created this world and we've been playing in it. This is even our second fortress. Our first fortress was up here. Leopardbends is in a volcano. It's great. And now we're down here in this evil forest area because there's like goblins and stuff everywhere. So we exist within this context, right? All these blue squares belong to our same civilization. All the green squares are allies to us. Like, this is a dwarven civilization. This is a different dwarven civilization. There's a bunch of elves up here. But then like all these gray ones, these are all goblins. Like, the red ones we're actively at war with. And there's just like destroyed human hamlets all around here. This whole place is just like everything in here is destroyed. This is a very active world. So we're interacting with the world in that way. Here's a dwarf scholar who's visiting because we have a library. Right, our library is down here. We have a bunch of blank scrolls for people to write down notes on. We have a bunch of books that we stole from a necromancer tower. People seem to find those interesting. So we just have a bunch of scholars show up. Lots of micromanagement. This game is entirely micromanagement. Entirely micromanagement. Famously. So world can last you a long time. World can last you as long as you want it to. We even made a small world. This is like the second from the smallest size that you can make. You can make them gigantic, though at some point there's less benefit to doing so. I like this small world because now we've been adventuring. Oh yeah, there's also adventure mode. You can just go into like first person mode and take a person out and go on adventures in the world. So we've been going back and forth between those two modes. But we've been in this world long enough that we kind of know all the different corners. I think like very large worlds, they get to the point where they get maybe a little bit samey because it's just like there's just like 3 more dwarven civilizations over there, right? So I like this because it's nice and compact. Street view mode, exactly. It's great. This game is great. I'm capable of ranting about this game for literally forever. Oh, and then okay, so here this will give you a nice sense of how this game works. So we have noble positions, right? We have a clan leader, we have our law enforcement, we have our trader, we have our hospital people, and then like our guard captains and whatnot. So Sama here, our clan leader, is meditating on muck in a temple right now. But they all have like their individual personalities and preferences and whatnot. So because our clan leader has a preference for scepters, has a preference for all these things: silver, picture jasper, crystal glass, rabbits for their ability to burrow, giant swans for their beauty, some of the procedurally generated songs and poems that exist in our world, detests toads. But because she is our clan leader, she will occasionally issue decrees and say, I don't want you to be exporting the things that I like. And because she likes scepters, She will just randomly prohibit trading scepters. So we need to be careful to not trade our scepters specifically to the dwarves right now, because that will upset our clan leader. And we'll get reported as a crime. Whoever brings scepters to the trade depot here and trades them with our people, with the caravan there, will have broken the law and they will get punished. That's what happens here. So of course, because they're all in the same bin with like all of our other trade goods, I have to like manually grab the things. Which is cool. Just cool. Oh, and the large gems. I want to keep the large gems too. But let's see what they have. They brought us some gems. They brought us some metal that we don't care about. Some ropes. They're not going to bring us anything we want. Oh, some instruments. They brought some instruments. A skunk bone zithis. They brought us a keyboard instrument made out of skunk bone. So that's cool. They brought us a horse in a cage. I don't think I want a horse. And then some food, some weapons. We don't need weapons. They're not gonna have brought us. They won't have brought us anything that we want. They have some seeds. Do you have? But not the seeds I want. Just not the seeds I want. It's fun. I like it when details are important. This game is all about the details. This game is detail overload. And that's why we love it. That's why we love it. I would really love some seeds for the plants that you can turn into dye, because we just have a bunch of undyed clothing right now. And we could make our people happier if we could dye the clothing, because that increases its value. You just have plant pellets. You don't have any of the crops themselves either. Thread, trousers, a backpack, some cheese. The future of the dwarves, a copy of a scroll. Why not? Why not? Yeah, we're not going to be trading a whole bunch here. I guess we can grab the cheese. Cheese is pretty cheap. And I don't think we need any more of those seeds. We're good on food. Our food situation is totally fine. I mean, water skins? Water skins are what we need leather for. So might as well just grab them directly. And then yeah, I want to keep the large gems. We should make a different stockpile for large gems so they end up in different bins. I guess we should do we make a specific scepter stockpile just to get them in different bins? The only game I've played that was detailed was Frostpunk 1. It was much less complex than this, been wanting more. Frostpunk is great. I have also played Frostpunk. I haven't played the second one. I've heard the second one is good as well. Yeah, this game is notorious for being a bit of a big lift for learning. But I think once you get there, once you've learned what's going on here, the possibilities are endless. We actually just got a patch today. We're talking about that. There's a patch came out today which added Lua modding to the base game, which is just going to make the possibilities for mods go nuts. This game is just going to continue getting weirder forever. And it's great. It's so good. So I'm checking out here. This is our barter system, right? So we're just trying to offer enough value of trade goods to make them happy. Yeah, and then a bunch of rings, just a bunch of stone rings. These are all worth very little individually. But that's fine. How's Tunic going? We just beat Tunic on Saturday. So no one talk about Tunic. But I'm curious how you've been enjoying it. I am blown away by Tunic. That was a fantastic game. One of my favorites. Instantly one of my favorites. These are all just crowns and rings and stuff. So it's yellow, so that means that we might be able to succeed, but our trader isn't very well skilled right now, so I want to go until it's green. Oh, and that's just a bunch of mugs. What? Oh, how did the mugs end up in there? Oh, now it weighs too much. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow, how much more do you need? Do you really need this much? And that's, okay, well, that's all I brought. So now I need to remove some of these heavier ones. Oh, that's fun. Is there something heavy and cheap that I can buy from you? I guess if we do that, then that's just gonna make everything easier. I'll save myself the 1 gem, and then we'll trade you exactly as much as you can take. Trade. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Momas seems ecstatic with the trading. Very good. So now our trader is good to go. And now our appraisal skill has gone up enough that we have 109,000 created wealth here, which is starting to sound more accurate. Which is good. It's very, very good. Another visiting scholar. People are training. Yeah, okay. And then all our statues. We have to work on the statues too. Tunic was thrilling. Tunic was captivating through and through. Hello, Biffin. How's it going? We're working on training boars. Look at our boars. We're gonna let our boars procreate for a little while. You are in here training. Very good. Are you getting better at this? Dabbling animal trainer. Okay, so you're not yet a level 1 animal trainer, but that's fine. I like how they hang out in the doorway when the trainer leaves. Ooh, a petition. Yes, okay, more nerds are asking to stay. Oh, again? Wow! Okay, 2 dwarves in a row just asked to be long-term residents in our fortress in order to study in our library. Who was that? That was Sibrek and Urist, right? You look a little pale. Are you just pale, or should I be concerned? I can now reside in Lashbow. I'm very satisfied. You grab some clothing. Very good. You are a legendary reader. Oh my goodness. Legendary mathematician. Neat. Neat. This is, oh wow, look at, this is a very learned dwarf here. You know, a bunch of poems, you know, a bunch of books. Look at this. This is one of the more educated people I've ever seen. Holy cow. Never becomes angry after caught in freakish weather. Oh yeah, so we're in an evil forest, so it rains elf blood and everyone hates it. That's just one of the things that we're dealing with here. Detests fire snakes. And you are, okay, so then so the red ship is a dwarven civilization that you still belong to. You are a member of the Ring of Clasp, which is going to be a specific place. I don't know which specific place that is. But yeah, this dwarf belongs to the dwarven civilization. but has asked to stay here. Has 8 children, 108 years old. Oh, and Zaz is your daughter. Zaz is a poet that's been here for years. And you're just her dad. That's what I love. That's what I love. So you're there, and then there was Urist as well. Dwarf scholar, 63 years old. 1 spouse, 2 lovers, 1 child. What your skills? Legendary student, legendary reader, master critical thinker. Expert logician, very rusty. Interesting. You also have a fair bit, but not as much as Sibrek there. Sibrek is maybe a little sus. Just gonna hang out in the tavern listening to a story. I talked to an acquaintance I feel fond. Like, someone else tell me. So I'm colorblind, so it only makes things harder. Like, you got like a flesh color, right? You're kind of pale. I guess that's the same color skin, right? Does this person look alive to you? Does this look like a pale living person or like a corpse? That's the distinction we need to make. We still attract no migrants. I would love to attract migrants. Oh, but you probably didn't get... I should assign you bedrooms, right? We have... These are still all taken. Right, you're all fine. I think he's okay? Okay. I'll trust you. Here we'll put in Urist. And here we'll toss in Sibrek. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we got our trading done. Another petition. Holy cow. Urist wishes to join, but that's a different one, right? That's a different Urist. I think I have 2 Urists. No? Did you just... Ray lashed. I cried on somebody in charge. Is this the one we were just looking at? Surely it is. Right? I just put you in that room. How are you joining now? Okay, well, I won't question it. Usually they need to hang out as like a resident before they can ask for actual citizenship, but whatever. I'll ignore that. In theory, we have rock crafts going still. Yep. Okay, perfect. We have all these statues. So we're making shrines. We're making a bunch of little shrines because our visitors. Oh my goodness! And then Sibrek wishes to join. How does that work? How does that work? That shouldn't have worked that way. Okay, I won't question it. But we've been making all these little shrines because there's a bunch of gods that are worshipped by our people, but it's like a bunch of gods that are only worshipped by one person. So we're just making a bunch of little prayer closets. So I think we made the rest of the statues that we need. Some of these, the statue didn't get made, so Zon Call Torch. I'm going to see if we can find our statue for Zon. No, see, why didn't that work? That didn't work last time either. Then this one, Cuss the Fierce Fate. Is also not there. I don't know what causes that. I don't know what causes that. Okay, well we're gonna make more little temples here. I like how explaining the game means you say something absurd every 5 minutes. Yes. There's like a whole there's a Dwarf Fortress subreddit, because of course there is. It's the source of some of my favorite like post headlines ever, just because you'll see just an absurd headline about like eating children or just something absurd that can only happen in this game, and there's always that moment of, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's in the Dwarf Fortress subreddit. Got it. Now it makes perfect sense. That is it. That's a feature. That's a feature, not a bug. Gonna make a new temple. Oh, and because I don't have DF hack, I can't filter all the temples that are already made. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's kind of painful. Let me see if I can... I did take pictures of this list last time. I think Ball? So we did, like, I recognize all these. There's Zon, there's Cuss, and then Tro. I think Ball is where we're at. The Dead Sanctuary. Good. That's not ominous. But then there should be a statue to Ball. There we go. Perfect. Now... And then we just keep going. I want to say I've even seen like YouTube videos that are literally just like reading ridiculous Dwarf Fortress stories, like from the subreddit. Just because that's how it works. And Raw the Luxurious Gold, a god of wealth. Is there. Perfect. And then this one is a new temple for Nezteth. Some of these have 3 now. That might be our 2 new... I think these are dwarven gods. I think our 2 new residents worship some of these. 2 different... multiple different wealth gods. We're gonna say that that's to Nezteth. Nope, that was wrong. Does Nezteth have one somewhere? And then Torol already does not seem to be... Okay, and then Charcoal. So I'm going to delete. Sorry, that god. Nothing personal. So then this is for the Charcoal. I think that's what we're doing. Right, and then after that is going to be Osod, which I don't see here, and then Adil. Adil is there. Okay, so we'll do that next. You don't have to put statues specific for a god into their temple, so that's just us being fiddly for the sake of being fiddly, honestly. We're being cosmetic here. There's Adil, the Oily Cathedral. Like that. I love it. I love it too. I love it too. Maybe I should just plop in the statue first. Maybe that's how I do it. That's gonna be the simple way to do it. Still another 6. So Doran Jade figurines. Doran Jade figures. Is that really? I don't know if all of these are actually 4 gods. I don't remember Doran, but Ubble definitely is. Ubble definitely is. I want to say some of these are just people. Some of those are just people. And then this is a new temple for Ubble. And then some of these, I don't know if we ever did the earth and flax. Let's do that. And then we have these little altars that we're tossing in there as well, which we need more of. I'm gonna put in a work order for platinum altar, and we'll do 10 of those. That should be fine. And then we'll just let them place those. Ooh, a strange mood. Dwarf miner is gonna make something fancy. Our snakes. Oh, we don't have DF hack going, so we're not gonna have auto butcher going. We're gonna end up with a lot of snakes, I bet. We might get overrun by snakes. Zazit has claimed a workshop. I mean, let's keep an eye on Zazit here. Hauling a tetrahedrite back to the shop. And then she's starting. You have 1. This is not going to be a very good artifact. You grabbed 1 rock. The dwarves are leaving. The caravan, rather. You grabbed 1 tetrahedrite? I can't believe that. Literal minimal artifact. It's gonna be a ring, or maybe a scepter. Maybe it's a scepter. Sure is taking you a moment. There we go. Created Rithal Tenshed Tabemmal, a tetrahedrite floodgate. Thanks. Well, now you're a legendary miner. This is a tetrahedrite floodgate. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality. This object is adorned with hanging rings of tetrahedrite. Cool, thanks. We'll toss it down in our treasure vault down here. These dorks. There you go. Put it on the pedestal. Our dragons haven't been laying fertile eggs, and I don't know why. We do have a bunch of cloth sitting around. Probably make some more clothing at some point. I put in a claystone pedestal. No, I want the nice pedestals. But like Baal's a statue, or a god, right? Image of Baal, the deity of creation, rebirth, and death, depicted as a male dwarf, and Neo-Phantom, the Ashen Phantom, the zinc slab in platinum. Baal is raising the slab. The artwork relates to the creation of the slab. Whoa. Okay. So the slabs are important in our story here because those are how you make necromancers. And we went through all the trouble of adventuring in our world to the point where we acquired all of the slabs and locked them in a vault suspended over a volcano for reasons. But during world generation, anything earlier than world 100 here is world generation. This is a statue to a god in a shrine to that god, depicting that god creating a slab containing the secrets of life and death, which now exists in our other fortress. You are in here meditating on jewels. You are here in this shrine to the charcoal, deity of minerals and jewels depicted as a male dwarf. And then our new legendary scholar is in here meditating on jewels. Perfect. It's perfect. So there were those other statues, right? There was what are other statues here? So Stacked is a dwarf. Like, I don't know why, I didn't tell them to make these statues specifically. I told them to make the statues of all these other gods. Dorn is laboring. Loso the kobold. And Cuss the fierce fate. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So we asked for a statue that depicted Cuss. And this gave us a statue of a kobold, but also with Cuss. So Cuss is in here. Loso is embracing Cuss. The artwork relates to the belief of the kobold Loso in Cuss in the early autumn of 50. Wow, interesting. Okay. So the statue to Loso goes in the shrine to Cuss, which is this one? Yeah. So the statue, no, not closest. No, I didn't, I'm just misclicking now. Loso. Okay, so that one goes there. That kind of makes sense. Okay, maybe this makes sense. This is a statue of Tazrock. Tazrock is laboring. So this is just a statue depicting a kobold writing a book. This is Ithithi, Serpent Skewer, that's a good name, and Osad, okay. The deity of rebirth, death, depicted as a skeletal female dwarf in platinum. Ithithi is embracing Osad, relates to the belief of the Gorlak necromancer Ithithi in Osad in the midwinter of 30. Okay, so Ithithi is for Osad. Did we have two? Did I have a different one to Osad? I don't think I did. Normal. They'll have funky names. Yeah, okay, so I think I want to put that statue here. Ithithi. And then this is a shrine to Osad. Yeah. Okay. That's one more. This is a statue of Tazrock. Tazrock is laboring. Yeah, so that one, that's just a kobold. More visitors, more visiting nerds. This is quickly becoming a nerd fortress. This is Stacked laboring to create a book. And then Doran. I wonder if I just put in the wrong... I thought there was a god named Doran. I think I'm gonna hold off on making more statues until I know for sure which temples we're missing. Also, why are we getting grumpier and happier at the same time? That's disconcerting. We may have made our altars. Platinum altars, excellent. Excellent. Okay, so the only temple that doesn't have a statue is this one for Zon. I don't know why I failed twice to create a statue for Zon. We're gonna go up to our forges here. We're gonna say furniture, platinum, statue. I want this to be related to Zon Call Torch. Specifically. Maybe make a waterway in your treasure room using the floodgate. I guess. Is it even worth it? We got a water feature in our other fortress. Okay. Please make this correctly. She is so unconscious. There we go. Statue of Tazrock. Tazrock is laboring. See why... What does that mean? It's the exact same statue. She feels safe? I should hope so. She's safe as long as she's not eating my wires. So why does a depiction of Zon Call Torch create a statue of Tazrock? Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna trust that the game knows what it's talking about since it apparently did that twice. So I'm gonna just say that goes there. I guess. Oh, we need logs. Oh, and then our caravan leader wants one scepter. I feel like we have rock crafts going, so it should just happen. Visiting prophets. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe we'll get a bunch of religious figures to show up now that we have temples for everything. That'd be nice. We need wood, so let's go down to our cave. I don't know that we have any more trees that have grown down here quite yet. It doesn't look like it. We could go out here to chop trees. I think there is a forgotten beast down here. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm forgetting about this one. This is a beast made out of glass that can shoot webs. Which is terrifying. Towering humanoid composed of green glass. It has fat, bulging trunk and a bloated body. Beware its webs. Do we try to murder this or we try to catch it? We don't need webs. We don't need webs. But we could get webs from a forgotten beast. I kind of think we just kill it though. Oh, now it's winter. The fact that it's also not made out of flesh is concerning. It says it's weak. It says it is very weak, but it did also kill a different forgotten beast. So I don't know how weak that is. I wonder if we could even get over there through all the trees. Would we have to chop down trees just to get there? If you get through here, we can't get through there. Get through here? No. No. Oh, is it all blocked off? Oh, and then more thieves. Thieves are trying to sneak in. It's not going to work out very well. Shula Shreelbless is going to get annihilated by a soldier here. Yep. Good job. You made it. That might indicate a imminent goblin siege. Or it might mean nothing. I would love a kobold caravan. If we get a kobold caravan, it'll show up in the winter. Yeah, I don't know that we can get... I don't know that we can get through here very easily. Which might, I mean, that might mean that the beast can't reach us, which would be nice. But it also means that chopping down one random tree would open up a path somewhere and cause issues. So I'm wondering if... Well, I'm gonna let maybe a week or two pass before I do anything with our military, because I want them to be handy in case the goblins do decide to show up. But I think we're gonna station our squad down there and try to... Now we're getting all these profits. That's so interesting. Do you not have a... You should have a cabinet. Why don't you have a cabinet? Got a bunch of rocks sitting there. Making scrolls. Here's our library. Look at our library. Oh my goodness. We got discussing animal remedies, reading thoughts on ampules, reading a humble offering to prognosis. Interesting. Written on the item is a manual entitled A Humble Offering to Prognosis, authored by Hilathi, an elf, I bet. It concerns determining the likely outcome given a patient's current status. The writing is thought throughout, ornate, and refined. Overall, the prose is passable. Wow. An actually well-written book. And our human. Yeah, our human's reading about prognosis. You are also discussing, you are reading records of animal remedies, reading the Great Burn Post, that's not suspicious, reading the future of the dwarves, reading Did the Lock Falter? That's so good. And then we got all these books. How many books do we actually have here now? We have 110 books. And we're working on making 3 of each. Like, we're making copies of them. Can I make... Oh yeah, Sibrek and Urist. Okay, so those two that became citizens today. I'm gonna tell them to be scholars. I'm just gonna dedicate them as scholars, since apparently they're good at it. Okay, what else is going on? We have a lot of people hanging out and worshiping right now because on purpose. Like, I haven't been giving them a whole lot to do. There aren't a lot of pending projects right now. Oh, there's a baby boar! A stray wild boar piglet! Excellent. But also there's ravens in here? I don't know how the ravens got in. Are the ravens scaring the boars? Where'd all the boars go? Excuse me. Where's my boars? Yeah, we've given birth to one boar. There's 3 of them in here. Oh, you ended up in here. Hilarious. How did the birds get in? How did you let birds in? Oh, is that a flying squirrel? There's a flying squirrel on the roof. Okay, militia, please murder 3 ravens, I guess? There's one of the boars. Is that all of them? Kill ravens, please. I don't know how did they end up in here? And why are all our animals afraid of the ravens? There we go. Okay, looks like they did it. There's a bunch of cave swallow people in the caves. There's still more ravens down here. Why? How? You're down here? Can I just... No, that changes it. Okay. There we go. How did this happen? This one's outside at least. Okay, one of them is outside. Here comes Reg. Oh, that's a dead end. Yeah, there you go. Just murdered a raven in someone's bedroom. Sibrek's bedroom. Hilarious. Congrats, you got a raven. Does that mean... So do I need to assign... You need a trainer assigned to you. Because you're a baby. Okay, that was interesting. Then we just have a bunch of random porcelain statues for placing in places. What else are we working on? I'm thinking we're not gonna get a siege. So I'm gonna say squad number 1 is gonna station down here. Gonna open this door. Sketching. Ooh. I like sketches. I still need to figure out how to, like, safely show Discord on stream. Glass humanoid, yeah, geez, that's terrifying. Oh, and then the boars. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. And if you're not in the Discord, you're just gonna have to imagine. So we have our squad here, right? I guess I want to check to see if our beast is just immediately making a beeline towards us, but it does not appear so. It appears you might actually be trapped here. Which I am very okay with. So we're just gonna chop down a bunch of these trees. Seeing as I almost got ran over by prize pigs at the fair twice this weekend, I feel the energy of them. That's funny. Pigs are no joke. Like even domesticated pigs, right? They're gonna be... They have some mass behind them. Pigs are wily? Yeah, no joke. Another dwarf scholar. Yes, we're chopping logs. We're working on it. They get yeah, I bet. Okay, yeah, just chop down the trees. Just chop them all down. And hopefully we don't just see a beast run in here. Do want to keep an eye out. Yeah, because you can't... I mean, you could go... You couldn't go this way. You could get through here. Like, you couldn't go through here, you couldn't go through here. I mean, that on its own kind of seems to cut you off. Well, no, you could go... Or no, you couldn't go through here. Interesting. Yeah, you might be properly stranded there. Okay, everyone grab the trees. Grab the logs. Where'd our woodcutter ran off? Just have the one. I'm gonna say that our human is also a woodcutter. Might as well start training them on something. You, human, could be useful. So the other thing that I've been thinking about, so before we went on adventure mode last, we were using our, well, you just get bored in the middle of it? Harvest plants? No. Wow. No. That is not at all what I wanted you to do. Whatever. Isn't there a... Yeah, I guess everybody does that. Whatever. Another very quintessential part of this game is telling people to do something and then not doing it. That is a core gameplay experience. We're all running down this way. There it is. There it is. It hasn't gotten anyone yet. Okay. Everyone come inside, please. We're just gonna give a kill order. and pray. We are going to pray very, very hard. Forgotten Beast grabs the elf by the foot and then releases, kicks the elf in the head. Artery's been opened. Okay, so there's an unconscious elf somewhere right there. Or no, dead. That's just a straight up dead elf. That's a dead elf. Good, 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 good. Okay, everyone come inside. Everyone get in. I'm gonna turn on the burrow again. We're also gonna do this in slow motion. We're gonna go frame by frame because this is gonna move fast. Everyone needs to get inside like right now. There's someone over here. There's someone over here. What are you doing? You're grabbing silk? No, 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 no. No. Standing orders. Do not automatically collect webs. Oh, and don't automatically weave either. The rest of that is fine. Oh, are you gonna get murdered because you grabbed a web? That would be unfortunate. Okay, you do seem to be coming towards our militia, which is good. You are hauling a log. Here comes our militia. This is gonna be close. Urist here is in danger. Urist needs to move. Nikom and Ura here and Imbo are soldiers. Oh, and then an elf. What are you doing? No, you're... Oh, you don't see it. She doesn't see it. She's got her ear pods in. You're gonna turn around this corner and a bad thing's gonna happen. I now see a web. You just shot a web, right? If I look at you, shoots out webbing. Okay, so all that's happened so far is webs, and you've been webbed. Or no, not well. You're hauling web. Oh. I think the webs are above. You are below. You're in this trench below the webs. Okay, and now it's gonna chase you. And now we're gonna have to pursue the beast through the webs. Have I mentioned that web spitters are the worst? Because web spitters are the worst. And then Reg is still way back here. Reg is only in a hurry selectively. Okay, so a lot of those webs went away. But now it's gonna chase the elf, which means we have to chase after it. And just hope that we're faster. The elf needs to be faster than the beast, and we need to be faster than the beast. And then these aren't soldiers. You're gonna turn the corner. And then maybe also, oh no, maybe the elf got away. The elf might have gotten away here. You are gonna be in danger too. This is tense. Oh, and then that first one, yeah. So the fleeing elf found the dead elf. Yep, that's what happened there. Okay, so now it's coming back. This is a soldier. You have your stuff, right? You have most of your stuff. You have most of your stuff. But I mean, you have a weapon, right? You have a weapon. And now you're gonna get webbed. Here, so Nikom and Imbo here are both soldiers. Peklot is not. But then Ura here is. And Tackle is not. Okay. Oh! Okay, no, it's still there. We've reached it, right? So we have a soldier on the same tile, which is good. Because that's what makes the webs suck. Soldier, so this is us. Farmer punches a forgotten beast in the lower body, but the attack glances away. Yeah, so that's the farmer? Is that... That's Peklod. The one who's not a soldier. Cool, thanks, Peklod. We're good? You can, I mean, you can't leave now. Would have been great if you didn't do that. And just ran like a smart person, and now you're wrestling. Forgotten beast grabs the farmer by the crown. And then, like, you... Yeah, the last thing you did was kill a raven. So because you're webbed, like, they need to break free of these webs. There they go. Peklod, no, Peklod just died. Just right. Wow. Wow. Okay. Where are we at? So, yeah, elf was found dead. Beast shoots out webbing. Misses the farmer. Farmer punches. The beast grabs the farmer by the crown. Releases the grip. Beast grabs the farmer by the crown. Beast grabs the farmer by the bracelet. Beast releases the grip. Beast kicks the farmer in the head, and the part explodes into gore. That's the important one. That's the functional one. Artery's been opened up. Farmer found dead. Okay. That's 2 kills. Have you managed to swing at it yet? Nope. You have not. You have not. I'm hoping that we're gonna get a chance now. It's just gonna shoot more webs. Reg, where are you at? Reg, where are you at? There you are. You need to get over here. Okay. There's three people on this one tile. One of them is bleeding. All 3 of them are webbed. Have you been hit at all? Oh goodness, Forgotten Beast tries to remove the steel helm. That's terrifying. Beast attacks the miner, but she jumps, shoots out webbing. Beast strikes the soldier in the head with its crown. So it just took a crown from the other dead person and is now bashing us with it. But the attack is deflected by the helm. Pulls the neck. Beast grabs the soldier by the helm, attempts to remove the soldier, gains possession of the helm, strikes in the head with the crown. This game is absurd. This game is absurd. Who died and why? An elf died and an experiment died, both because of a Forgotten Beast that shoots webs. And now this series of events here, the beast murdered someone who was wearing a crown, grabbed the crown, tried to attack a soldier with the crown, realized it's wearing a helmet, ripped off the helmet, and then bashed with the crown. That's what just happened there. And we still haven't, we haven't gotten a shot off. This is all them attacking the ravens. Okay, now... only one of them is bleeding, enrage at all enemies, but all 3 of them are webbed still. You need to... You need to do it. You need to free yourself. Okay, well, one of us just got a little bit closer, so now there's 4 of us here. And none of you are bleeding, so one of you just, got over it just now. Just hit it. Just hit it! Okay, so now... One of them is not webbed. Nikom is still bleeding. But Imbo here... I've been injured badly, have you? Well, you can't stand, but that was from before, I thought. Neck is torn open. Oh, that's good. Good. Have you been hit at all? Soldier hacks the Forgotten Beast in the lower body with copper battle axe, fracturing it. Okay, that's at least a hit. We are at least attacking it. Axe Lord bites, but the attack glances away. Yeah, latches on firmly. And then we parry a shot. Forgotten Beast breaks the grip. More webs. Forgotten Beast strikes the soldier in the head with its crown, but the attack is deflected by the helm. But it's still hurt. Beast strikes the soldier in the head with the crown. Beast strikes the soldier in the head with a crown. Oh my goodness. It's gonna beat us to death with our own crown. More webs? Still says healthy. You're just holding this crown. Leg is fractured, leg is torn open, body is fractured, lower body is torn open, leg is fractured, leg is torn open. Yeah, the fact that this thing is not made of flesh is gonna make this very hard. This is like one of the worst combinations of beasts to have to fight. Just going frame by frame here. If Reg could show up. Reg is so slow. Reg has the ability to be very, very fast when he sees an enemy. But when he doesn't see an enemy, he takes his time. He really takes his time. See, now no one's bleeding. Nikom, no health problems. Neck is torn open, okay. Just hit it. The other thing is that, so we have an axe. We have an axe. We have a sword. And we have a spear. So we don't actually have any bashing weapons. A bashing weapon would actually be really good here. What does our other squad have? Would sending them in be helpful? You have a mace. And then Jepum has an axe. And then Shakursu has a sword. Is this a deal? Seal the door and be done with it? Can Reg even handle it? It's a great question. I mean, Reg should be able to handle it. I would love it if Reg had a hammer in this situation. But at this point, if we sealed it, we would be saying goodbye to that entire squad. We'd be saying goodbye to Reg if we locked him outside. Do we want to lose him and more experiments? I mean, we cannot extricate ourselves from this situation at this point. Between the webs and the fact that they're in combat, I can't tell them to come back. They're out here until we deal with it. So if I close the door, we would just be sealing their fate, I think. So I think what I want to do, I want to have this other squad. I'm gonna tell this other squad to come in because one of them has a mace. Rush him? Yeah. What a disaster. Yeah. I mean, I kind of thought it might happen. I didn't think it'd be quite this quite this good at it. Technically doesn't have any combat skill. Strikes in the head with a crown. Yeah, it's just bashing us in the head with a crown forever. And then why did you punch? That was not... Yeah, our attacks are just glancing away. Okay, and we do have... Is it on the ground? It must be on the ground. Because that's just a corpse behind there. Oh! Oh, interesting. So now we all share the same square. Hmm. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I need a drink. Yeah, that's fair. Soldier kicks, attack glances away. Spearmaster stabs, chipping it. Okay. Jeez. This is terrifying. Oh, this is terrifying. Strong drink? Yes. If whoever makes it out of here deserves a very strong drink. I just saw a chunk of something, I thought. Silk web. And it's glass. Oh, did we just chop off a leg? We chopped off a leg. Okay, that's... Oh, look at this. They've all changed color. This is a good sign. We stab with a spear, I believe. Chipping the leg. Spearmaster kicks, glances away. Spearmaster stabs, chipping it. Swordmaster slashes, fracturing it. Soldier, so we we lodged a sword in a wound, regained possession. Soldier punches, attack glances away. Swordmaster slaps the beast with the flat of his sword, fracturing it. So we just kept going at the legs. Spearmaster bashes the beast with the shaft of his spear, fracturing it. Excellent. Yeah, bashing is gonna be way better. Now it's missing. Okay, this is looking way better. This is suddenly looking way better. Swordmaster slashes in the leg, and the severed part sails off in an arc. We just took off a leg. And then kicks in the head, glances away. Slashes in the other leg, fracturing it. Stabs in the upper body, chipping it. Lodges in the wound, regains. And then it misses. Swordmaster stabs in the upper leg. Oh, and then the other... We got rid of both legs. It is now missing both legs. Or left upper leg? And then right upper leg. Yeah. It's got no legs. It's got no legs. Spearmaster bashes in the upper arm with the shaft, fracturing it. Okay. This is becoming better. This is becoming better. It can no longer stand. Its upper leg, its leg is gone. Its leg is gone. Okay, good. It's just on the ground. We're all on the same tile. Now we can run away easily. It's still webs. We're still stuck in the webs. Oh, why is there... Oh, okay. It's just losing its, it lost its crown. It dropped its crown. It dropped its weapon. Now someone's wrestling. Now it's enraged at all enemies. Good. For punches in the upper body? Why punch? Don't punch. Don't punch the glass beast. Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the soldier's mouth on its lower body. Yeah, don't bite it. Punching and biting is not going to be the thing here. And this is some glass pieces, some glass body parts flying off. And then that is, yeah, more glass. More glass parts flying everywhere. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. There's right upper arm green glass. We're just gonna slowly chip it away. We're gonna literally chip away at it. There. Oh, it died. It's dead. We did it. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Okay. We only lost 2 people. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully they aren't too injured. So you are seriously injured. You are seriously injured, so they could still die. Diagnosis required. Imbo couldn't stand before, but you also got injured. So we lost Peklod and one of our elves. Peklod, I remember Peklod being... Was Peklod important? I don't think it was any of these. You seem fine. You seem fine. And Reg didn't even get there. Reg just let his squad take care of it. So now what we care about is making sure that our two friends here get to the hospital. Because they are just laying there bleeding. Oh, I need to turn off the burrow. I need to pause the burrow again. Save us! Someone please save us! Here comes someone. Recover wounded. Okay, so that's one of them, and then here comes a human. Yeah, perfect, okay. Goodness gracious. Well, now there's no beasts in our caves. So now it's relatively safe in here. Actually, it should be perfectly safe in here. All those... The cave swallow people... It says hostile, but they didn't attack us when we were over there. There's just a falcon upstairs? Okay. That was terrifying. That could have been much worse. That could have been much worse. Still lost 2 people, though. To counteract the 2 people we gained today. Rick is legendary +5 delegator. Yeah, there you go. Legendary +5 order giver. I mean, he is legitimately a legendary organizer, right? I wonder what that actually plays into. Legendary organizer. Yeah, Reg is absurd. Reg is absurd, in case you were wondering. So now our dragons are just going to be wandering around in the cave. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, they're following ITEB around. Okay. Because you were going for this, right? Yeah, I guess that's fine. We don't really need to grab all these teeth. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's go, and then Tuco's tantruming again. Oh, we should convict Tuco of some crimes. From that last tantrum. This is a problem? Well, I don't want them to be ambushed. I would hate for a random cave dragon to be wandering around the caves and just get jumped on by a bunch of rat people or something, and us not be able to save it. But other than that, I guess not really. Let's go check out our hospital. See... I mean, there's no one here now. Are you all just good? It was it Necom? Individual combat drill. Yeah, okay. Brought to bed, evaluated, received pigtail dressing on neck. Okay, so you're already all good. Sure. And I think Imbo was the other one. Here we go. Yep. Brought dress in bed, evaluated, received pigtail dressing on neck. Wow. That beast was really consistent in how it attacked us. For whatever reason. Neck ripped open, survived, right? So it was because they were wearing a helmet and the beast was bashing them in the head with the with a crown, and the steel helmet was able to like absorb the impact, but it still like knocks your head around. So you end up like, it says like tearing the muscle. I don't know, probably some like maybe some internal junk going on. Justice is happening. But it's like, it's not like, I imagine it's not a gusher, right? It's probably just getting beat up from your armor absorbing a blow. You're just hauling glass body parts. I wish we could do stuff with that. Green upper armor, green glass spattered with blood. Yep. Yeah, that's one more. It's one more dead experiment. That is really sad. That is really sad. Got a bunch of nice stuff too. Card Forgotten Beast gems, right? Right? Like, why can't I? Just melt it down and make a goblet out of it or something. Okay, do we just leave the cave open? It definitely makes me nervous just to let people wander around in here. What are you going for? What are you wandering around out here for? A bunch of people are coming down here. Oh, I guess there's just a bunch of corpses down here. Okay. Just a bunch of teeth. I don't care about the teeth. There's just beast teeth stuck in a tree. Just leave it alone. I don't care. We don't need this. We don't need this. Seems to have fixed it. Hey, look, a dwarf prophet. And another strange mood. Interesting. Okay. Where'd you go? Where did you just ran off? This is Sama. Strange mood. Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. You keep an eye on our clan leader with a strange mood. What do prophets do? I don't know. They visit. They come visit your temples. Like, they're like the religious version of a scholar, essentially. They just kind of come and say hi. Keep an eye on Sama. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Okay, I'm back. See, okay, this mood, you're actually grabbing more than one thing. Oh, and you grabbed some bones. I'm glad we kept some bones. This is exactly why you keep bones on hand. And you're working? You are working secretly. So we have 2 magnetite, a spore tree log, a chrysoberyl, and 10 mingled bones. What are these from? Zakzaku. What the heck was... Who the heck was Zakzaku? I don't know who that's supposed to be. Oh well. I don't think it's a person. Or it could have been like one of those, like the zombies? It might have been one of those zombies that we killed. Okay, well, we are acquiring wood, right? Toss in some wheelbarrows. Do want to keep an eye down here. I feel like there's still potential for bad things to happen. We chopped all the trees that I told them to chop. You're down like this. There we go. Clan leader has created Slayer Tarzak, a magnetite scepter. Of course. Of course it's a scepter. Why wouldn't it be? What else could it possibly be? I'm just gonna say, we're just gonna chop. We're just gonna do some chopping. And then let's make sure that that very nice scepter, I'm sure, ends up in our treasure haul. Was magnetite? That one. Tuco has slipped into depression, but now you're just in jail, so whatever. In theory, someone's gonna come down and start chopping. Someday. There we go. Okay. What else are we working on? We were trying to explore the caves a bit. I don't know. I feel like there should be more. I feel like there should be more cave. Like this is the map edge. This is the map edge. Another prophet. We have successfully attract the prophets. I wonder if they'll ever... Like, the scholars will ask to reside in order to, like, study. But I don't know if the prophets would ever ask. And see, this goes down. But I don't think it... I think it's just that. I don't think it goes anywhere. Here's our cave swallow people. It's like I feel there should be more stuff like over in the rest of the map, but... think we would have seen it, especially when we came over here. But there's not... There's not any paths that we haven't explored. That's the map edge, that's the map edge. What a strange cave. What a very strange cave. So we were trying to dig down, right? We were digging down. This world only has one cave layer, so I don't think there's gonna be any caves down here. I think it's just down to the magma at this point. Which apparently is quite far down. Love to find more cave. I know, right? Like in the caves in Leopardbends were gigantic, but they were all very vertical. It was just like a gigantic chasm. This is more traditional cave shaped, but there's only one of them. Seems like we've chopped them all. And then we still have more room. Okay, so yeah, they're just gonna keep grabbing all that wood. $55,000. Why does it go down? Why does it keep changing? Our voice didn't change. I don't know what that means. It was like over 100,000. I mean, we did trade a lot of stuff away, but not like... not 50 grand worth. Forgotten Beast Bone Scepter. Excellent. See why you're still making bone stuff? I don't want you making more... I thought I turned off the bone stuff. Make bone crafts. Unrotten bone body part. A trophy? Definitely a trophy. We don't have... Where are you saying we have 50 bone body parts? Can I even search for those? Do teeth count? I don't think... Or like this, right? Which you currently have in here. I am confused. Like, do like 100? No. Saying we have like... have like 130 bones. We have 120 bones somehow. But what are we counting? Just got home and saw, oh yeah, saw that Kid Fox put out Lua modding tutorial on their YouTube. Yes, I plan on checking that out later. You'll notice that we don't have DF Hack going today because it just patched today and DF Hack wasn't up by the time I went live. I'm very curious about all that. I'm excited to look into it a bit. So body parts. I mean, this says, oh, it says 215. This says there's 412. Is that what's not forbidden? So if that doesn't change that. Oh, maybe it does. So they're counting all these teeth. Well, then I guess if they count for crafting, maybe I do want them? Let's make it easier to get over there, though. Maybe like through here? Does that even work? I mean, you could go through here. That's by far the easiest. I'm gonna have to chop a couple trees. But I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna make a second doorway here. So we'll chop down this tree. Chop down this tree. I guess they can go this way too. But they can go grab all these bones and teeth and junk. We'll do like this. Okay, so you were hauling a tooth. I want to see where this ends up. So you're bringing it here. I want... Like, you shouldn't be taking bones or teeth. So why do... Oh, hey, look, it's spring. Clearly we did not get a kobold caravan. Counting boneable bones? Don't bone my bones. I prefer my bones to be unboned. But like, why... I'm curious if they can carve things out of those bones. Like, here's a stack of Spaz's mangled bones. But it just says bones, right? It's not like... And Forgotten Beasts don't show up in here as like a creature type. Pretty sure. Floating guts. No. Boning your bones? I have my own, thank you. Just go bone yourself. Go bone your own bones. Bone on someone your own size. I guess the real question is, can they make things out of them, right? There's just a duck corpse. It's like if we go down to our craft shops, right? So you're making rock crafts and bone crafts. Of course, it's just the one. I mean, they forgotten beast bone. Forgotten beast bone amulet. Okay. You know what? And one do unbones. If you figure out how to unbone, hey, look. Oh. Have we successfully upset the goblins that they're just gonna start sieging us regularly? Because that would be great. Give them a train order. I'm not gonna turn on the. I'm not gonna turn on the burrow, because I want them to continue looting the cave. And I think that's gonna be fine. Now I wonder, are you gonna bring a melee person this time? Nope. Who are you shooting at? Oh, there was boars. Oh, they're shooting at the boars. Oh, come on. They're just gonna kill some wild boars on the way in? At least they're gonna shoot at them. They might not succeed. No, they're gonna get one. I got one. Is that, and then you're done? They're no longer sieging? Okay, well, I don't want you getting away. There's 3 there, 1 there. There's 1 there. Should be 1 more. Looking for green on green. Maybe we'll be fine. I'm just gonna say the 5. The 6th one might just get caught up in the hullabaloo. Yeah, just go get him. Just confused. Right, you and you. Where are you all? Are you all attacking boars? Or no, they're over here. Yeah, here they go. Jeez. Jeez. Some yakety sacks here. Wow. And then you ignore the boars. Ignore the boars. Very, very cool. Sweet. That's another siege down. Now we have to come out and grab all this stuff too. That seems like all of it. Bone. Yeah, there's more bone. They did manage to get a boar. Do we have more? So how many do we have now? Oh, we have a piglet. We have given birth to a total of 2. And that one's domesticated. Oh, look! We have a domesticated wild boar piglet. Excellent. Very, very good. Poglet. Poggles. And you should just get automatically assigned to... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, make some more babies for me, please. Make some leather-producing babies for me. So that got made, so now I want to find a free lever. Link this to there. Ooh. Using that little valley for livestock. We're not in the valley. We're like in the adjacent to it. Like the canyon. You go up here. Like there's the canyon here. We have like a little dirt wall here. But this is indoors. This is fully indoors. We're just adjacent to our canyon here. Look at the piglet. Look at the sickly piglet. Okay. Let's keep on top of this. In theory, so yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff here. A bunch of teeth, but you're here, you're grabbing a skeleton, a holding skeleton. I wonder why Forgotten Beast teeth would show up in one stockpile, but everyone else's teeth would show up in the other. I don't know what would cause that. There's so much. Someone needs to go grab a wheelbarrow and just fill it up with teeth. Because you're all just gonna grab like a tooth at a time. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but they'll get it eventually. Oh, and look, some more boars. You're all just gonna wander in. Okay. Sure. If they manage to wander out here, like we still have cage traps out here, right? There's still cages out here. They're just not in the right spot. But this defensive structure is also really good at keeping wild animals out. I don't know how those ravens got in. I don't know how the ravens got in. But most creatures, when they turn this corner and just see people, they run. And they run away instead of like in awkwardly, which happens with some other things. Look at Reg go. Reg sparring with a goblin. Black Mamba is fighting? Black Mamba's fighting a boar. Why was a mamba fighting a boar in the hospital? Oh, we have another caged one. Excellent. Yeah, we got 4 prophets here. Where can I just go to them? Visitor has come to pray at the Cathedral of Pages. He was curious about the Cathedral of Pages. So that's what the prophets do. Sleep time for JM. Okay, sounds good. Have a good week. Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. We'll be continuing on Thursday for sure. Oh, an elven caravan. Hooray. Why is it the dwarves and the elves specifically that are trading with us? I guess I won't complain. Oh, and I wanted to split up our good stockpile. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna remove a chunk. This is going to say not scepters. I guess also not large gems, right? Is that also in here? Large gems. And then I'm gonna make a new stockpile. This is specifically for scepters. And then And then another one. What do I do with large gems? Maybe large gems just go in the vault. Large gems. I'll keep us a little more organized. That's weird. Okay. Kobolds have attained a general familiarity with wild boar training methods. Very good. Is it just you? Is it just one elf? Tell me there's other elves. Oh, there's one other elf. Oh, and you have 2 horses. Okay. The horses just haven't shown up yet. Okay. I'm gonna request our broker. Now the elves are tricky because they won't take anything made from an animal. And also we're not gonna be trading our scepters. Yeah, export of scepters prohibited. So I guess I'm gonna wait for them to sort all this out first. Trade for proper leather beast, if they have one. Oh, a leopard! They have a leopard! Bunch of clothing. A bear. Do we want a bear? And that's it. Like, we wouldn't get a trade for proper leopard beast. Oh, there you go. I don't know that we're gonna get a breeding pair. Are they tame? The fact that they are trading them, I think implies that they're tame. But we're gonna check. Okay. I guess we don't want to trade them totems either. That's gonna be the trick. Yeah. I don't want mugs in there either. Breeding pair would be hard to swing. I mean, every once in a while you can get lucky, or you know, we might get one black bear this time and a different black bear the next time, and have a breeding pair between the two. But it's complete happenstance if it works out that way. I have all these scepter bins. And large gems. And totems. We're gonna have a lot of things that they're not gonna want. Oh goodness, that's a lot of totems. We should just have a separate animal product stockpile here. I'm gonna say we're like finally getting organizing this far into things. I'm gonna say we're gonna do that. And then a new stockpile like this. This is specifically for totems. And then this does not accept totems. I guess I don't want it to take splints either. Or quivers. Or instruments. Or codices. Yeah, like half the things in here aren't really like trade goods. So there should be a spot for finished goods that we don't have the attention to trade. Oh, come on. This is finished goods. Shouldn't be armor, but like backpacks, chains, codices, crutches, flasks, goblets, instruments, quivers, splints. Tools go elsewhere. I think that makes sense. I don't know what armor would count as in this context, because there's also an armor category. So it's gonna be like non-metal armor. So I guess if there is any, it goes there. But there is also metal here. No, I'm just gonna say no. And then this is our actual like trade goods. So I don't want you to have armor either, or chains or crutches. We're keeping the clothing out of here because we're forbidding the cloth. I guess that's why the backpacks aren't in there either. Toys, rings, leadware, handwear, headwear, footwear, figurines, earrings, crowns, bracelets, amulets. Okay. So those are things that can be traded to anyone. These are for totems. This is for scepters. This is for not trading. Yeah. Just go back to sleep. Just go back to sleep. One should not complain or betray any feeling. All right, Za. Messenger. So one thing I'm thinking about, so we have our world map, right? We have our whole world map situation. Drew some tinies. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. A chibi necromancer experiment? I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I needed that. But I did. Those are really good. So this is a conversation I was about to start like an hour ago and didn't get to it. We were raiding the world map, right? We conquered those 2 necromancer sites, we conquered a nearby goblin pit, and then we went into adventure mode, and then our fortress no longer controlled them, right? Like they're just abandoned sites on the world map now. I kind of want to control the towers. I think I at least want to control the towers. I'm wondering, we have Tuco, right? We have our Tantrimer. Can you control abandoned human hamlets? I think we can go and like, I think if it's not conquered, like if no one owns it, I think we can just go, or no, we can't. We can explore. We can explore, but we can't conquer. Huh. That's unfortunate. I don't think it would. Wouldn't it let us actually do that? Seems unfair. I agree. I should be able to just walk into an unclaimed site and say this is mine now. And I want to kind of keep conquering those sites, but we lost most of this squad. So I did look in Legends mode between streams, and the people who wandered off are still alive. They don't appear to have died. So I don't know what happened to them. I'm at least gonna get our oh, you're still unloading. Okay. Let's see, now we're back up to 109. And see, okay, so so boar ivory ended up there. Boar bone. Jeez. No migrants. Continually no migrants. I was gonna say we could just send out like our tantrumer to go reside in a site, but it does not appear that we can. We can raid our allies, but we can't raid unoccupied places. That's hilarious. Can we make an experiment enclave out of one of the sites? Well, that's what this is. That's what the whole idea with this was, right? That's what we were trying to do here. And see, I don't know. There's technically a way in adventure mode to lay claim to a site. But also currently, I mean, it's a good question. In adventure mode, there is a way to lay claim to a site, but I haven't been able to make it work in a way that I expect so far. But I also haven't tried like claiming an abandoned site. I wonder what happens if you go in adventure mode to an abandoned site that's controlled by no one and then claim it. I don't know if that would translate into fortress mode. I'm just shuffling everything around. Claiming one of the hamlets? Yeah. Like we tried... There was a couple adventures a while ago where we were like walking into a hamlet and finding the leader of a fort and then killing the leader of the fort and trying to claim the fort. But I don't think we killed everyone. I don't think it did anything. I remember trying to claim a camp. There was a camp that we tried to claim, like we killed the only person in the camp and we tried to lay claim to it, and it didn't really seem to do anything. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way around that. I wonder if there's a hack we can do. They're still unloading. Are you gonna get stuck too? This horse isn't unloading. I don't know why that happens. Is that because we requested the trader too early? We have an eagle and a stoat. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna successfully unload. Oh well. Merchants will be leaving soon. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. Looks like we successfully grabbed all that, so we're just gonna close this door. Okay, and then maybe also close up here. We chopped down all the trees. We have not gathered all the wood, but that's fine. Going to bed as well. It was nice to discover the game in your stream. Thank you for coming by. It was lovely discovering you the other day as well. I stream this game mostly on Mondays and Thursdays, and then I do other stuff on Saturdays. So I'm definitely not here like all week, but when I'm here, I'm usually doing this because this game is just so lovely. So yeah, thanks for coming by and saying hi. I hope you have a good rest of your night and a good week. Like maybe moving the depot to the barracks. Maybe? I don't know. That would just make it take longer to move all their stuff up and down. I don't know why that would make a difference. I think while no one is out here, I'm just gonna close the door. I think I'm just gonna close the door for now, so nothing else just wanders in. It's just the one horse. This is slowly organizing though. Slowly. And see, now they're packing up. Dang. Oh well. We got our XP. We got our trader XP. So our created wealth number is a little bit more accurate now. Maybe. Yeah, that's all that stuff. I mean, this is looking better. Like that's a good bin. There's some good bins here. Do we have... So here's all our coins. And there's our large gems. Excellent. And you're just in here praying to the boats of paddling next to a crate of gigantic gems. As it should be. As it should be. I swear these dragons have been on these same... like these exact same ones this whole time. What happens if I just remove these nest boxes? You just immediately laid some more eggs. They're not gonna be... I guess they might be fertile. DF Hack is what was telling us that they were fertile. I wonder if these new ones are gonna be. I guess we'll find out. Farming, right? Boop, boop, boop. Just a random goose egg. I think we're still good on tombs and such. Dragon Fort, Dragon Fort! I wish it had more. I wish they would procreate. But we do have a handful of dragons. They're all just... Oh, look at all the dwarves hanging out in the dwarf temple. This is like all of our dwarves. I'm pretty sure. We have Zazit. We have Itab. We have Urist and Sibrek. And Zaz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of our dwarves are right here. Actually, some of them are visitors. No, some of them are these. 2 of them are these. Okay. Actually, it's... Wow, okay. Solon, Rovad, Athel, Ustath, and Stukas. And Lolar and Besmer. We just have a bunch of visiting prophets now. Cool. Everyone seemed to like this tavern, Toulon. Toulon's one of the big dwarven gods, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we put out a handful of fires. We gained 2 people, we lost 2 people. That seemed to help. I mean, we only have 9 real soldiers total. Blue part of glass beast? True. That was a bit harrowing. That could have gone much worse. Ultimately, I want to be taking on this capital here. I was kind of hoping we would get more people. Truth be told, I was hoping that we would have more people available to us. We could start training up elves as soldiers. I don't have a lot of confidence that they're going to be effective at that. I want more refugees. Training elves wouldn't be a bad idea. That's true. Have like a elf squad. I wish I could like request things of my civilization or something. I wish I could send my messenger to our capital and make requests. Training up scholars if we're desperate. We have a lot of nerds. We got a lot of nerds. Write about equations. You're writing at this moment. Enthusiastic after discussing military ethics. Okay. Skilled writer. Wow. How many books do we have now? We're up to 150 books. Got 150 books in here. Powers of sums, my love. That's a fair number of books. How are the boars? The same? No, there's... I guess we caught a couple more. So we trained a couple more. There's some more up there right now. Maybe we'll catch some more. We're up to 2 females. We have a whole 2 females now. Even if our people aren't procreating, at least the boars are. I don't think the snakes exploded. I was afraid the snakes were gonna explode. Plenty of pork and leather, yeah. I was wondering why all the stolen books were not in my library. Seems the visitors forgot to return the library books. Yeah. That's why you make copies. That's why we're making 3 copies of everything, and I have a dedicated scribe in here just making copies. Just so no one runs off with them, you know? The giant. Oh, a giant! This is a surface creature. Matazotho Anlar. Gigantic creature resembling a human, almost unparalleled in size. Excellent. Where are you? Excellent. The portrait gets me every time. Grouchy in the rain, 380 years old, bad with words. Go train, everyone. Go train and prepare for our friend to join us. Are you gonna come in and like kill a bunch of boars? Are you gonna find a bunch of boars to punch? Oh, he'll get over here. There's a bridge. He can get here. He's gonna walk right up to us. Oh, but you don't like the boars? Are you nervous about the boars? Interesting. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hi, cat. You gonna go back? We're gonna do some frame by frame here. Reg is in the fray. Have you actually done anything? Reg actually has, yeah. Rig actually has a ranged ability. So he's throwing ice bolts at this giant. Bruising the kidney with an ice bolt from afar. This is not gonna go well for you, giant. Yeah. That went about as expected. Soldier stabs a giant in the body, tearing the muscle, tearing the guts. Yeah, giant looks sick immediately. Giant misses, giant vomits. Giant misses, giant charges. Clan tactician jumps away. Giant misses, giant misses, giant misses. Did you even land a single hit? You did not land a single hit. Flawless. Flawless victory. I love it. I love it. And now we'll make some giant scepters. Clan fixture is still... A clan fixture is not very healthy. Yeah, I had rib set. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty good here. The fortress is working. I'd love to see some dragon babies, but you know. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here for today. Before something else happens and we get sucked down some other rabbit hole. But yeah, we got some beasts, we got some strange moods. We gained 2 people, we lost 2 people, we lost them, we lost one of our experiments. So yeah, the question is kind of where do we go from here, right? Because this fortress is sustaining itself. but it's not really growing. It's slowly shrinking. Maybe we just get more scholars in here. Maybe we'll just get like 200 scholars and hand them all a sword and tell them to go attack the goblins. Is that an evil thing to do? I don't know. Or we just take Reg back into adventure mode and go after all those ogres ourselves, which is also terrifying. Terrifying. Good at learning, they'll figure it out. True. True, they're all good students. That's true. There is the student skill. I wonder if does reading books give you student experience? Probably not. That'd be kind of cool though. Solo with Reg instead of bringing people who will run off, yeah. But being a solo person against 100 blind cave ogres is terrifying. It is so terrifying. If anyone could do it, it's Reg, but it's terrifying. But we're gonna do something. We're gonna figure out something to do. Today's episode is brought to you by boars. We got boars, and by viewers like you, clicking on buttons and hanging out live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. Those are the boars I'm catching and training these days. Those are the boars that I'm breeding these days. So I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us. I gather more people. That's true. We could just do another loop. We went south. We can go north. Grab a bunch of human refugees from up north. I don't know. Just stick them all in our fortress. We'll get a population eventually. We'll start breeding eventually, right? Yeah, something like that. So come by on Thursday for something like that. Come by on Saturday for something else. I don't actually know what we're gonna do on Saturday. But come by for more. We're here. We're doing it. So I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope you stay kind.